Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising. I'm Christy Forsyth with Clarity by Christy, and I'm here for you today with your May Tarotscope. So we're going to take a look at the themes, at what you can expect for the month of May, and we're going to take a look with my tarot cards at how you can best navigate this month. So I'm so excited to dive in for this. Happy birthday, by the way. This is your birthday month, and except for those of you that were born in April, but overall, this is your birthday month, and I'm really excited for the energy that we have coming up in this reading. I can feel good things. I'm a Taurus myself, so I just love to tap into this energy, and I'm excited to share it with you because I feel overall a great energy around our Taurus month. So let's take a look first at, I pulled an archetype card before we dive right into my angel cards, and the archetype cards help us to just take a look at overall themes and things that we need to know. And the card that I pulled is the artist card, and the artist card is all about us tapping in and tuning into our creativity. We want to make sure that we are allowing that creativity to flow, that we are doing things that foster that creativity. And I'm not necessarily just talking about crafts and art and drawing or whatever that is. This can be creative ideas. This just can be anything that we are trying to create. We want to make sure that we're tapping into this. I feel like when we are tapping into our creativity, we are tapping into our higher selves, and we are actually creating things here on this earth that our guides and our angels and our higher selves are wanting for us to create, that are part of our higher purpose. So it is really important that we do anything that's going to foster that creativity. We want to make sure that we also give credit where credit is due, so we don't want to get too much into our ego about the ideas that are coming through. We want to make sure that we are very aware of that. That can be a little bit of the shadow aspect of this energy, is that we can get a little cocky about the ideas that are coming through. We want to make sure that we are handing the credit over to God for the brilliant things that are coming your way, and that you aren't allowing that to, make yourself maybe look better or feel better than anyone else. This is just about creativity. This is about you living in your higher purpose, and this is how you are going to tap into that higher purpose this month, is through your creativity. Now let's take a look at our angel cards. So the first thing I want to take a look at is our work or our life's work. So this is not necessarily the things that we get paid for, although it can be. This is our, oops, sorry, I dropped my cards. This is, the energy that is around our life purpose or the life's work that we're here to do. Although, sometimes we are getting paid for those things, and it's really nice when we can be able to do that. So let's take a look at the energy that is around our life's work and our work for this month of May, Taurus. Okay, so here we have the Five of Air, okay? So this says an unwise choice. Learn what you can from this situation. Review everyone's motives, okay? So I'm feeling like in regards to our work, there is going to be a lesson that we are learning this month, okay? So you want to take a step back and learn the lesson. You don't want to dwell too much in the emotion. You don't want to focus too much on that emotion. Instead, you want to take a step back and learn what you can, and I feel like with this card, with this energy, a lot of times this is about trusting the wrong person. So you want to make sure, especially if you are trying to get things set up for work, if something doesn't quite feel right with someone, or with a contract, or something that you're working on collaboratively with someone, that you are honoring that feeling that something doesn't quite feel right, and that you are really listening to that before you get yourself tied into something that is going to be long lasting or long term. You want to make sure that you're listening to that intuitive voice and being mindful and discerning about who you trust. This isn't about paranoia. This is about discernment. This is about just kind of having an awareness of when your intuition is telling you that something isn't quite right here, and that there's something for you to listen to. But also recognizing that some lessons are going to be coming your way, and that these are intended for your overall learning and growth. So try not to get too wrapped up in the emotion or too wrapped up in that feeling of feeling sorry for yourself this month, Taurus. So let's take a look at our close inner circle relationships. So this is family and friends. This is not romantic relationships. We'll take a look at that next. So let's see what we have here in regard to this close inner circle and what we can expect with the energy. Okay, so here we have the King of Earth. And this one says, a successful time, confidently accept opportunities that you're offered, the Midas touch. Okay, so this is reversed. So I feel like we're going to be tapping into this energy. It is going to feel a bit abundant. We are going to feel as though beautiful opportunities are coming our way, but I do feel as though we have to work through some lessons. We're going to have to work through some conflict to get to this. And so it's like, I feel like we are learning and shifting a lot this month. And when we can get on the other side of that, we will find that suddenly a lot of our energetic blocks that have been keeping us stuck for a very long time in regard to relationships, but I think in regard to our lives overall, will be released. So I think we're releasing a lot of karmic debt this month and working through a lot of things. And so understanding that success is coming, that success is on the other side of these challenges that we have. And if we can navigate those relationships and really listen to that intuitive voice that's trying to show us the way, this is where beautiful, amazing, all of the wonderful things that you are wanting to have manifested in your life in regard to relationships and other things can actually arrive into your experience. So allowing yourself to maybe mix things up a little bit, shake up the patterns that you have, approach things differently, and explore all of that. So let's see what we have here in regards to romantic relationships. What is the romantic relationship energy for this month for Taurus? Let's see. So we have the Page of Fire, okay? So this card says outgoing, creative, confident, mischievous, and this says news of an exciting new endeavor. Use your originality and ingenuity. Okay, so if you are a single Taurus, this is a great month for you to connect romantically with someone new with a whole new energy coming in. I also feel as though there can be a newness to the energy within the relationship that you have. I feel as though this card, though, in particular, is all about this new and beautiful energy that you are putting out there. I feel like this month you are going to be, tapped into that creativity like we talked about with the theme, and that you are going to be a little bit more outgoing and wanting to go out and wanting to meet people more, or wanting to go out with your romantic partner and do more things with them, or just feeling more confident within your relationship. I feel like over the past few months, there's been some issues with Taurus in terms of fear being in charge and not feeling quite so confident in ourselves. And I feel like confidence is coming in this month, and it's going to help us to navigate these romantic relationships in a really powerful way. So let's take a look at health overall. So this is physical health, mental health, emotional health, spiritual health. So let's take a look at what we have going on for the month of May for health, Taurus. Okay, so we have the Knight of Water reversed, okay? So, this card is all about a need to balance our emotions, okay? So I feel like we might be kind of caught a little bit in the ebb and flow of these emotions. We are really going to need to learn how to flow this month and let ourselves flow, let ourselves not try to swim against the rapids here. We want to make sure that we're flowing with what's showing up for us, that we're not fighting that too much, and that we're not attributing too much emotion to things. We need to trust. We need to trust in God and our higher power, in the universe, whatever that is for you. But we need to trust, and we need to understand that there are lots of forces that are trying to help us and trying to guide us and to help us live our best life path. Sorry, we've got somebody coming in our waiting room, and it's kind of loud, so I don't know if you guys can hear that. But so we want to make sure that we are honoring what's coming up, that we're honoring the emotions, that we're acknowledging them, but that we're not living in those emotions. Let yourself feel them, and then let yourself release them. And I also feel as though we might be feeling kind of, because we're feeling more emotional, we might kind of want to withdraw a little bit. But again, you're going to want to make sure that you are getting out there, that you are being more social this month, that you are interacting with people, because I really think this is key for our overall well-being and happiness for the month of May. And then let's take a look at finances for Taurus for the month of May. Okay, and for finances, we have the Empress. So this is like a great card for the month of May for Taurus. The Empress is all about abundance. In fact, the card says lavish abundance, give birth to your dreams, nurture yourself and others. So us Tauruses are going to be having a great month in regard to abundance. We are going to be having the things that we've been wanting arriving into our experience. Is going to feel very abundant. If you're a Taurus who has maybe been trying to get pregnant, this might be the month for you to do that, because the Empress can also be about children and pregnancy and things like that. But this is also about giving birth to your dreams. And so I think that we're going to be experiencing abundance in regard to finances, but also in regard to opportunities and the arrival of opportunities. So let's take a look at one last card just in regard to overall theme, and what is it that we need to know for us to best navigate this month for the month of May. Okay, so here we have the Ten of Earth. So again, a great card in regard to abundance. And this says a very happy family life, financial security, finding magic in the little things of life. So it's kind of like chill out, relax. Your money is fine. Your life is fine. Don't let yourself get so emotional that you don't recognize all of the great things that you have. All of the great things that have been arriving, that are arriving, you know, just really recognizing all of the things that you've already manifested in your life and all of the beautiful things that are coming your way, and looking for the magic, looking for the ways that your angels and guides and God are showing up for you, watching for signs, because this is really where we feel connected to our spirituality, where we feel connected to ourselves and our higher selves and to God. And we want to allow this process to happen, because when you're in that, you are so connected to the magic. Life feels so much more magical, and we have this beautiful understanding that God, the universe, whatever that is for you, is always supporting you, is always holding you up, and is always trying to do what's best for your highest and best good. So those are your May messages, Taurus. If you want to learn more about me or about clarity, you can check me out at discoveryourawakening.com. If you want to make sure that you get alert on all of my videos as they come up, it's really helpful to me if you could just like and subscribe to my channel so that you get alerts for every new video that I post here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you soon with another video.